Hi everybody, this is Anna. How are you? So, I've officially passed my 1 month milestone with my adult braces, and I thought I'd share my thoughts about the experience. If you're wondering about my makeup, if it's a bit much, well, I'm going to a wedding, a family wedding this Sunday, and I will be doing my own hair and makeup, and I was just testing a few things just to see how they go together before the actual wedding, because it's not a good idea to do my hair and makeup right before the wedding without testing anything in advance. So I found out. Now about the braces. I did deal with a bit of discomfort in the sense that I had sensitivity, tenderness when chewing or biting into slightly harder or stickier foods for the first 4 days after getting my braces put in. After those first 4 days, I think I got quite accustomed to the braces. Also, the tenderness became less and less with each day, and I resumed my almost normal eating habits, so that was great. For the first 4 days, I also used the beeswax because the braces would scratch me. I could feel them scratching the inside of my cheek, and that was unpleasant. So, when I had my braces put in, my dentist gave me a small plastic box with basically beeswax. Uh, Actually, it was beeswax, edible, safe, non-toxic, nothing else. And I was advised to take a very small piece of the beeswax, roll it between my fingers to form a small ball, a tiny ball, and apply it, basically stick it to the part of the brace that was bothering me, just to prevent wounds on the inside of my cheeks and so on. I did use the beeswax, like I said, for the first 4 days, and I thought I would be using it throughout this entire process. To my surprise, after those first 4 days, I didn't have to use it all but once. I overslept one morning and got dehydrated, I think, and felt one part of the braces scratching the inside of my cheek, and I just thought I'd better use some of the beeswax just to prevent a wound. I did that. I was fine, and after the next day, I didn't have to use the beeswax anymore. So for this past month and well 1 week, my experience has been mostly positive, which made me very happy. What also contributed to my positive experience with my braces was the fact that the tooth I've been having the most issues with has made quite the movement this past month. 3 weeks in, I could see that my tooth that I have the most issues with has moved quite considerably. This was actually confirmed by my orthodontist when I had my first checkup this Saturday, and he said that looking at how things have progressed, he thinks that maybe my tooth will make the jump forward and align with my other teeth in 4 to 6 weeks. So fingers crossed for me that this happens. If this happens, I will also have my bite lifters removed, which I was told is a good thing because, well, they can settle too much into my teeth, and that's not something we want to see. So what happened during my checkup this Saturday was, first the orthodontist asked me about my experience with the braces, if I was feeling any pain, any discomfort, if something bothered me. So that was nice. He then proceeded to change my rubber bands. I went for gray ones again, but I do have time to change my mind. I'm going to having braces for over a year and a half, maybe 2 years. So if I do want to get colorful ones at one point, I can get them anytime. So he changed my rubber bands, and I did feel a bit of tension when he removed the old ones and put in the new ones. It felt like a push, a very strong push on my teeth, and they were tender and sensitive, but I did not feel any pain, and I think that was great. So I know what to expect at my next appointment. Also, like I said, the orthodontist confirmed what I've been seeing, the shift in my teeth. He said that not only the tooth that I have the most issue with has moved, but also other teeth. So my bite is starting to correct. So that's great. I did tell him that I think that if my tooth that's crooked is going to make the jump forward this next month or so, it's not going to be able to do so because my teeth are now touching. The bite lifters that were put in more than a month ago have settled into my molars, and well, my bite isn't lifted anymore. That's what I told him. He checked and confirmed that was happening as well, and he added more filling material to the molars, essentially the bite lifters, until my bite was open again. So right now I can't close my teeth completely. So that's a good thing, because if my crooked tooth is going to make the jump forward this next month or so, it's going to be able to. So that was a relief as well. I've gotten used to the bite lifters in maybe a day compared to last month. It took me about a week or so to get used to having my bite open, and now it's quite okay with the bite lifters. The entire appointment lasted about 20-25 minutes. The entire conversation about my experience with the braces this past month, having the old rubber bands removed and the new ones put in, and adding to my existing bite lifters. So in terms of time, that's what I'm expecting for my next appointment, under half an hour. Also, in case it might interest you, I paid 100 Romanian lei for this regular checkup, which is about 20 US dollars or 20 euros. And this was my experience more or less with my braces this past month. I know it's just the first month, but I think I can expect things to go similarly in the following months as well. I mean, now that I've had my braces tightened, I can't say I feel more discomfort than I felt the first time. I'm 2-3 days in, and things are just the way they were the first month, so that makes me happy, knowing that I won't be having too much pain. I know that I've read that some people have been having quite a lot of pain for about a week or 10 days after getting their braces tightened. I'm sorry about them. It's not a nice experience having to be in pain. I know about that, and I'm really sorry. But do know that if you do get braces, even as an adult, that doesn't necessarily have to be your experience. I'm not having any pain. I didn't have to take any pain medication for my braces, even after having them tightened. Indeed, what I've noticed is that eating is not the same. You do experience tenderness and sensitivity and can't really bite into most foods with the same force you did before the braces, but I think that's normal because the teeth are shifting, the roots are shifting. It's an entire process going on. It's quite complex, and it's normal to feel something. Luckily, it's not pain. Say hello to my dogs, who have been barking incessantly and haven't allowed me to make a decent video. So I've been struggling for the past 2.5 hours now to film something, anything, 5 minutes of anything. This is Nora. She's on a barking spree recently. She's closing in on 2 years old, and that's when the tantrums begin. I've read. So she will be trying to take over the pack, and this will mean changes in behavior, including barking and trying to put everyone in their place, especially our other dogs. So that will be fun. One more thing, sorry about all these noises you'll likely be hearing in the video. I just can't film inside because the light is not okay, and well, it's not that okay outside, and a lot of things have been happening. It's quite annoying. I have been trying to film something for over 2 hours now, and apparently everyone is doing things outside and doing them loudly. My dog Nora is on a barking spree. Everything upsets her. She's not happy about something, so she barks all the time. One neighbor was fixing the roof, I think. Another one was mowing the lawn. And, well, dogs were crossing the street through cars and everything, so there are a lot of noises. Sorry about that. Also, I don't think I will be going with this hairstyle for the wedding on Sunday. It's been less than 3 hours since I did my hair and did, well, everything I needed to with hair prepping and everything, and it's just not holding. For Sunday, having to do my hair very early in the morning and it having to stay in place and look somewhat decent until at least midnight, well, that's not gonna be happening. I have very fine hair, extremely fine hair, and while it's thick and temporarily does hold a curl, it's not going to hold this hairstyle for more than 3 hours or so. Let's say 4 or 5 in the best of cases. So while I do love curls, I will probably not go with this hairstyle. I just can't. I'm not crazy about the makeup either. I don't really think brown is my color. I will have to go with a pink lipstick, a nude lip, or some red maybe. Just not brown, it's just not my color. I do like the eyes, they're simple, some mascara, some color for eyeliner. It's purple. You can't really see it, I don't have the video equipment for this, but it's really nice, and it will be nice for very hot weather because we're expecting close to 50 degrees Celsius this week, 46 to 48 on average here in Romania, so that's going to be quite a heat wave, so I can't do anything big with the eyes. So I will have to go back to testing. This is not the look. Really hope you found this video update about adult braces useful. I'm just, like I said, I'm just 1 month in, but it has been a positive experience almost entirely. I have no complaints whatsoever. I do hope you found this useful, and if there's something more specific you would like me to address, do tell me. Write me a comment, write it in the comments if there's something you would like to for me to talk about particularly. I know that before getting braces I've scoured the web looking for other people's experiences about getting braces as adults, and I really loved hearing all the different experiences from different people, whether they were 20 years old or 30 years old or 50 or 60. That came as a real surprise to me, but a good one. It is encouraging when other people are going through the same thing and well, they have a positive experience and overall they think it's worth it. I really hope this will be my experience as well. I really do. In the meantime, I will be giving you hopefully frequent updates. Hope you like this video and see you next time. Bye.